again, this time with new members. It's a Cane's thing, we bout to get with ya. Folks talking, ain't saying a whole lot. We bringin' that straight fire to blow the whole spot. We keep the whole block locked like a fair pin, and turn the game upside down like a head spin.
CaneSport TV, we're here at the Under Armour All-Star game in Orlando with Kevin Olsen, a familiar name to Miami fans. He's been committed to the Hurricanes for quite some time and hoping to be a quarterback of the future for the U. Kevin, how's it going for you this week up here in Orlando? You got a chance to compete against some of the better players in the country, and seems to be going pretty well for you.
Yeah, it's going real well. You know, practice, we started our first practice yesterday, and you know, everybody was a little rusty, and you know, we getting our stuff down today, and we came out and you know, we cleaned up a lot of the stuff that we didn't do very well yesterday, and you know, we you know, it's been a real pleasure being out here with these kind of, you know, great athletes and, you know, the best of the best in the country. So, you know, it's obviously an honor to be selected to play in a game like this.
It's got to be kind of tough for the quarterbacks. I mean, you got to learn plays. You got to do a little bit more than some of the other guys and get timing down with receivers and things like that in pretty quick fashion here.
Yeah, you know, it's tough, but you know, it's what you sign up for. You know, if you didn't want to do that, then, you know, you could have told them, no, I don't want to play. You know, everybody knows what they're coming down here to do. You know, the quarterbacks have to know everything, and you know, it's different than playing receiver, and it's different than playing linebacker, and it's different than that kind of stuff. But you know, I enjoy it. It's not tough. You know, it's just something you got to do if you want to. You know, if you want to be successful and you want to win.
Well, I imagine, you know, with the background you have and your dad being a coach and everything, and your whole, I think it's really not all that difficult for you mentally.
No, it's really not. You know, the coaches do a great job of explaining it to us, and you know, we have a playbook, and you know, if anything I don't get, you know, right when they do it, you know, I go back and look it over, and you know, I'll eventually, you know, I'll get what we're trying to do.
Now, here in Orlando this week, about 11 players being recruited by the Hurricanes. I guess it gives you a chance to kind of work it a little bit and see what you can do. Who you've been talking to this week about possibly coming to play with you in Miami?
You know, a bunch of the guys, you know, asking me, you know, why he chose Miami, why he chose, you know, this guy. You know, I tell them the reasons why, and you know, they just want to, you know, pick my brain about, you know, why, you know, what sold me on Miami. You know, I let them know that, and you know, I let them know that, you know, what I think is going to happen down there eventually, and you know, hopefully they take it, and you know, hopefully they can come be a Cane.
Do you have any special projects this week in terms of guys you're trying to close the deal on?
You know, not really. You know, anybody that, you know, just wants to talk, and you know, a bunch of them, you know, why you pick Miami, why you pick this, you know, you're going to Miami, right? Yeah, yep, I'm going there, and you know, it's a great place, and you know, I tell them, you know, the coaches have it going in the right direction, and you know, I truly believe eventually we're going to be back in the national, you know, picture.
You've had a chance to throw a little bit to Stacy Coley, who's a receiver from South Florida, who's kind of on the fence considering Miami. Talk a little bit about him and what you see in Stacy.
Yeah, he's a great player. You know, we have a lot of great players out here, a lot of great receivers, and you know, they go up and get the ball, and they run by, and they run great routes, and you know, it's you know, it's different coming here than what I was doing in high school. Obviously, you know, these guys are, you know, tremendous athletes.
How about another teammate of yours this week, Artie Burns, cornerback from Miami Northwestern? You know, you've had to try to get receivers open against him.
Yeah.
What's that been like?
Yeah, Artie's a great player. You know, he returns our punts for us, and you know, he's a pretty locked down corner, and you know, it's tough to get off his jams, and you know, he's always on our guy's hip, and you know, it's kind of frustrating, but you know, in a couple months, you know, we'll be on the same team, and it won't be that frustrating.
How's this waiting game for you? You got to be, you know where you're going. You got to be kind of anxious to get down to Coral Gables and get started, I would think.
Yeah, I'm anxious about it. You know, I'm definitely excited to get down there and start working with Coach Fish and stuff. So, you know, it's going to be a great experience, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it.
Is the door closed on graduating early? Is that door pretty much shut?
Yeah, I was trying to. I was all for it. You know, I told the coaches I'm coming early if I can do it, and you know, stuff just didn't happen.
All right, Kevin. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Enjoy your week.